After a long, stressful day at work, many Central Floridians like to relax by soaking in a hot tub. To save some money, it's possible to find a good deal on a used hot tub or a spa, but buyer beware.
Customers claim a local company sold them broken hot tubs that just did not work. News 6 investigator Mike DeForest getting results for us tonight. Mike, the owner of this hot tub company has received complaints.
That's right, Matt. Not just here in Florida, but also in Oklahoma, where that owner ran a similar used hot tub business. Now, after I began asking questions, the company did make things right with some of its Central Florida customers.
You take a look, you can actually see where they did some patchwork.
When this nearly $3,000 hot tub was delivered to Megan Gillespie's home,
This is where we kind of did our investigating.
she says the internal plumbing was not hooked up.
So you can actually see under here that these jets are not connected.
Gillespie made that discovery after trying to fill it with a hose.
That's when all the water started pouring right out.
So the water just gushed out of this and
Yes.
onto the deck.
Yes, loads of it. Not a small leak, it was a huge leak. So we knew there was a major problem.
Nothing's working at all about it, so it's not functioning at all.
Matthew Roberts traded in an old hot tub and then paid nearly $3,000 extra for this supposedly better one.
Lights came on, pushing buttons is making noise, nothing. Not a thing.
Didn't work?
Didn't work at all.
David Jackson paid $5,000 for this hot tub, which included a 1-year warranty on all electrical components. But Jackson claims he could never get the seller to return to his home and fix it.
Not coming out. Friday, you coming out? Yeah, don't show up. Monday, coming out? Nope, don't show up.
All 3 customers purchased their hot tubs from a company called Revive Spas and More, which advertises on Facebook Marketplace. The company's run by Dylan Placker. Placker declined to speak with us on camera, telling News 6 by phone, "You don't know expletive about hot tubs." Placker started the Port Orange business about 6 months ago. Before that, he ran a different hot tub company in Oklahoma. Just weeks ago, the Oklahoma Attorney General filed this lawsuit against Placker on behalf of 14 customers, accusing him of committing unfair and deceptive trade practices and making false or misleading representations.
It just infuriates me. He clearly knew that he was in over his head there and thought that he could just pick up and move to a new state and try it all over again.
Placker insists his Florida business is different, telling News 6, "I'm taking care of my customers." After we began asking questions, Placker picked up this hot tub and refunded Roberts.
She's working now.
Placker also reimbursed Jackson the $125 the customer paid to another company to get his hot tub running. But Placker says he will not refund Gillespie unless she signs a document promising not to speak badly about his company. Would you sign it?
No. I absolutely refused. It's more important to me that this doesn't keep happening to people, that people don't fall victim.
Gillespie has filed a complaint with Florida's Attorney General. Meanwhile, court records show that Placker has reached a settlement with Oklahoma's Attorney General. He's agreed to pay more than $33,000 in restitution to his customers there, and he's been barred from selling hot tubs in Oklahoma for the next decade.
In the meantime, he's here in Florida. Is there any way that these customers can make sure their hot tubs are working before he just leaves them there at their house?
They would love to, they tell me, but with a skinny garden hose, it can take more than an hour to fill up one of those hot tubs with water. The customers claim Placker would just drop off the hot tub and then leave before they had the chance to fill it up and test it out. So that's how they get stuck with it.
Yeah, it's not like a TV where you could just flip it on and make sure it works.
Takes a little while.
Makes sense. All right, Mike DeForest.
Thank you.